Hi and welcome to the Beer Temple. I am Chris Quinn and I've got two fruited IPAs, if you will. That's the term I've just given to IPAs that have fruit added to them. IPAs often, especially the American ones, are known for big fruity hop profiles, and the English ones are known for having more fruity, estery, yeasty characteristics, in addition to some hop character as well. But typically not something that you add fruit to. Much more often you see like wheat beers have fruit added to them, and then even stouts oftentimes have some fruit added to them as well. But why not add it to an IPA as well? With a fruit IPA, you're going to want the fruit to obviously accentuate the hop character, because that is really the standout ingredient in a American IPA. So without further ado, I figured I would dig into it. Kind of looking forward to it. It's springtime. It's getting warmer, and I'm just kind of in the mood for some nice, bright, hoppy beers, and I figured some good fruit would be a welcome addition. So start out with the old standby, the Dogfish Head Apra Hop. Been on the market for quite a while. Obviously comes out right around now. It's May now, but it comes out in March, April, May time frame. Don't know the exact date on this. The bottled on date just says 2012, but just judging from when I got it, I'd say this is probably 6 to 8 weeks old. So not screamingly fresh, but certainly still just perfect for enjoying. See you, Max. All right, so Dogfish Head out of Milton, Delaware. Really the first people that I was aware of to add fruit to their IPAs. In fact, they add their fruit to a lot of beer. They have a Berliner Weiss, I should say. I got a correction about that. Where they add fruit as well. Pretty big beer, 7% alcohol, and they add apricots to it, thus the name Apra Hop. So really nice copper orange color here. Very clear beer with a nice head. And whew, man. So you're really getting quite a bit of the tangerine flavor, and you're getting a lot of the kind of tangerine tartness, the tangerine skin. Sometimes if you eat the skin, it's got a little bit of that like acidic bitterness to it. That's definitely what I'm getting here, some tangerine skin. Really lovely floral aromatics. It goes well with the hops. I'm getting a little bit of malt character here as well. Pretty clean though. Just kind of a nice caramel tone to it. Not quite to the toffee level, but just right there. So, quite a bit of apricot flavor here, more than I remembered having it in the past. Maybe because it's a little older. In the past, I remember it being really aggressively hopped with a hint of apricot. And I think as the hops have started to die down, I'm getting more and more of the apricot pushing forward. Regardless, one thing I like about this beer is how well the fruit plays with the hop profile of this beer. The hops are very light and citrusy, lemony, floral, and it goes perfectly with that apricot flavor. Very light beer. For 7% alcohol, it's very drinkable. Light bitterness as well. Just very well balanced. The malt bill was just like the aroma, just not overwhelming. Playing a second fiddle here or third fiddle, if the fruit and the hops are 1 and 2. And really just kind of the foundation for those other two to kind of play off each other. Yeah, really kind of a nice little nutty or woodiness coming from the hops as well. and I really like it. Big pronounced apricot flavor. I would ideally like a little bit more hop in there, but I'll take it as it is. Pretty solid beer. I'm going to go 90 for the Apra hop, and really just perfect for a nice spring day. I'm going to look forward to finishing that one off. And up next is the, oh, this might not work. Oh no. Ooh, that was close. Thought I had broken my trusty bottle opener. From Tyranina, up in, what is it, Lake Mills, Wisconsin. This is their scurvy. So you're starting to see the theme here that these brewers are going, well, I should tell you what scurvy is. Scurvy has oranges, orange peel, I should say. And kind of similar, you know, these guys are trying to accentuate the citrus character that American hops have. I have not had the scurvy that I can remember, certainly not recently, and definitely not this batch this year. This beer is about 3 weeks old, so still quite fresh, and it pours much more orange than the Apra hop did. I said it had kind of an orange copper color. This is straight up orange. Brilliantly clear, clearer than the Apra hop, and a nice kind of fluffy head formed almost immediately. Really nice looking beer, and very, very orange color. All right. So, it took me a couple smells to try to pick out that orange in there. I'm not getting it right off the bat. I'm really getting the kind of piney, woody hops there instead. A little bit of citrus, but if you hadn't told me that there was orange peel added to it, I don't think I would have picked that out. Where in the Apra hop, you would have said, oh, there's fruit in here. Which is not bad. I mean, it really has a lovely nose to it. Yeah, really kind of nice yellow flowers is coming to mind. Really smells great. Much more full-bodied, much more bitter than the Apra hop. Let me see what the alcohol here is. Doesn't say. My guess it's up there at 7% as well, but it's not as dry as the Apra hop was, so it feels a little heavier on your palate. A lot more bitterness as well. And in the end, right at the end, you start getting a little bit of like an orange pith character to it. The pith being that kind of white stuff on the inside of the orange that isn't the peel and isn't the fruit itself, that kind of, I don't know, like stringy white stuff. If you taste it, it has some of the fruit character, but it's also quite bitter. So when I say pith, that's what I mean. And that's kind of what I'm getting here, some orange pith. Yeah, I mean, if I was going to say, the fruits that I'm getting from this, I would definitely say orange. Orange, I don't know how to say it now because I've been corrected by you guys so often. But it is a good beer. I would like, if you're going to name it Scurvy and say you're going to have orange peel and make it a special thing, I would like to see it a little bit more. It's quite subtle. Really, I get it more in kind of the bitter aftertaste. I get some kind of orange hints that are kind of lingering around in my mouth as I talk. I can kind of smell them and taste them a little bit more. But to me, it just kind of tastes like an IPA. A fine IPA, but an IPA. For that reason, I'm going to go a little bit lower than the Apra hop. I'm going to go 88. Still a solid beer, worth checking out and trying both of these. Pretty good examples of what brewers are trying to do and some experimenting that they're trying to play off of the hops in their beers. Usually people kind of just play off the malt character, by adding coffee or chocolate or some fruits that will go with the grains. But why not try to play off some of the hop character as well? There you have it, guys. Thanks as always for watching. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter Also, we're on iTunes and, of course, on thecraftbeertemple.com. Love to hear your comments and love it when you guys leave us ratings and reviews on iTunes. We always appreciate it. That's about it, guys. Let me know what you thought. And until then, I've got some great fruited beers to drink. Hey, Max, how are you? And hopefully, you do too.